Hey guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Brittany Dawn. I saw something online that I wanted to share with you guys and give my speculation as to why this change is taking place right now. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I was sent this photo a couple of times and it's a picture of Brittany Dawn that she posted. So she posts this picture, I'll throw it up right here. And what she's doing here is something that she's done sort of in a similar manner previously, where she utilizes the opportunity to share an unedited photo and talk about how it's because of Jesus and her Christianity. And that's why she's able to post the picture. That's why she felt comfortable to post the picture. That's why she doesn't use filters. That's why she doesn't use presets. Just FYI, I'm sure that most of us can figure it out. This photo is absolutely edited that she posted. It's not heavily edited, but it's absolutely edited. So let's just get that out of the way right now. But for her caption, she posts, "Perfect bodies don't exist, but the pressure to reach unrealistic beauty standards does. And as a result of that, I have torn myself apart for the majority of my adult life, holding myself up to an unrealistic standard of what I should look like as a woman." Most of you can probably relate. And influencers do this a lot, where they will feed out a line of something that a lot of people can relate to. A lot of her subscribers and followers are young women who probably have felt pressure to look like their favorite influencer or dress like their favorite YouTuber. And she heavily participated in that for a very long time. And I'm all here for people coming to their platform and saying, listen, I used to participate this, I used to market this, and it was a big part of how I became who I am, the person that you see today with a larger size platform. And I have changed, but this photo is not exhibiting her changing because it's still an edited photo. So I really don't understand this whole, oh, I'm going to come to you guys and share the real raw me. Do you think that your followers are that gullible? Maybe she actually does. So maybe that's a question that I can answer myself. But I find it very disingenuous to put out this type of caption with this photo and play your followers as fools. She continues on. Guess what? I have skin breakouts, a double chin when I laugh, and bumps on my arms that never fade, no matter how much I exfoliate. I have rolls on my stomach when I sit down, stretch marks on my legs, but dang, they strong, and bags under my eyes during busy weeks. I have lines on my face that remind me of how often I've laughed in 31 years of my life, and a dimpled chin that I've learned to embrace. Quick side note, if you have a dimpled chin, it doesn't just go away, no matter, if you're having a resting face or a smiling face or a laughing face, that doesn't go away. And as you can see in this photo, no dimple chin. Moving along, she says, I am the furthest thing from good enough when pressed up against photoshopped, flawless, edited societal standards. But you know what? Good enough isn't my standard. I've set my eyes on things above. My standards come from the King. Then she talks for a second about Genesis 1:26-27. My father says my body is not my identity. Moving on, she also says, no matter what this world tells me, my sole purpose on this earth has never been to have flawless skin, the smallest jean size, or ideal weight. My identity doesn't come from having the perfect body, period. My purpose on this earth is to steward from this moment in his day that the Lord has given me to walk in my purpose for his glory, to make his kingdom known. The problem that I have with this is she says, no matter what this world tells me, my sole purpose has never been to have flawless skin, the smallest jean size. This is the same scammy ass influencer that preyed upon women and men who had eating disorders. So That's a lie right there. That's first and foremost, that's the second easiest to pick out, aside from the fact that her image is altered. You preyed upon people that were in a vulnerable place with their mental, emotional, and physical health to sell them a plan that they didn't need. You lied to them about the business structure and the perks that they would get from giving you money. And when she got called out, she ran away. And now that's why she's being sued. And that's why she's rebranded herself as this almighty Christian influencer who is just, shoving Bible verses down everyone's throat. So let's not say that it was never her purpose, because for a very long time it was in fact her sole purpose. Or she wouldn't have had these fitness plans that she was shilling out to people and focusing on people who had issues with their bodies. Whether they were too skinny, they were not skinny enough, they, wanted to do whatever it is that they were seeking with their own bodies. She preyed upon people like that to sell them a disingenuous plan that she was not going to follow through with her promises on. She goes on to say, to every girl reading this right now, I need you to hear one thing. You have permission to embrace exactly who you are right now, the quirky, rough around the edges, wearing the same sweatpants 3 days in a row version of you. You are beautiful. You are set apart. You were made in God's image. And if God would pick you 1,000 times over again before all the stars in the galaxy, maybe it's time you start believing that about yourself. I want to read this comment that I saw. It has 27 likes. Actually, I'm going to like it too. 28 likes. Before I read you the comment that this person left, I also want to say that Brittany Dawn, along with many other Christian influencers, have exhibited themselves to be very judgmental. They are very, if you live by these rules, you will have a better quality of life. You'll find happiness. You'll find love. You'll find wealth. So for someone who says that they're not judgmental and makes that a part of their brand, but then is constantly telling people that if they're not happy, it's because they don't, go to Bible camp and they don't pray and they're not doing things the way that she's doing them. So maybe if you did things the way that I'm doing them, you would find a husband. You would, have a white farmhouse with the black accents and all this materialistic stuff that she's always, showing to everyone on social media. It is an image of what a good life is. It is always about the image. And that's, again, why this picture is altered. This is not someone who is comfortable in her own skin, which is completely fine. But don't post this picture saying that it's not edited, along with this bullshit paragraph, multiple paragraph caption, and feed it out to people that are also in a vulnerable position. Someone said, if that's you and you aren't ashamed, then why post edited pictures? It's just so funny how normal people praise influencers for posting a normal picture, because when y'all do, y'all are bold and unafraid of what other people think. When literally every other picture you have is so edited, and it's so easy to see that. It's quite literally funny. If you love God so much and the image he created of you, why keep up with your highly edited pictures? And then, of course, one of Brittany Dawn's little stans jumped in and said, maybe she likes the way it looks. I have pics unedited and edited depending on what I'm feeling. Stop being miserable. Nobody said that you can't edit your photos, but don't post a photo that is edited and say that it's not edited, because A, you're lying, but B, you're also sending out the wrong message to other people that are suffering with their self-image. Don't act like you're here to be an advocate for people who are, doubting themselves and feel like they need to use Photoshop and all this kind of stuff. Just leave it alone. I do find it interesting. Recently, she hasn't been wearing her big false lashes like she used to. She has toned down on her self tanner, and she has, in my opinion, I don't think that she has disclosed this, so it is just my opinion. Her cosmetic procedures that she's had done, I do think that she keeps up with those, but you can tell that she's not, you know, utilizing as much self tanner as she used to. She's not utilizing, she's not wearing her big crazy false lashes like she used to. She is trying to alter her image some, but that is all that I can say. She is not posting unedited photos. Influencers lose the ability to show themselves unedited. That's just the fact of the matter. So it is just really funny to me that she posted this picture and legitimately lied to her followers on Instagram. When you look at all of her other photos, it is so clear that she utilizes Photoshop, Facetune, whatever it is. And that's fine. I've said before, if someone is utilizing photo editing apps to falsely advertise, that's where I have a big problem with it. But saying that you're posting unedited images of yourself when it's very clear to see that it's actually an edited image, that's definitely second in line. She would have been much better off just leaving this alone. Don't post the caption, post the photo, and that's it. It's always the lying for me. It's always the being deceptive. It's the half-truths. They get me every single time. And like I said, nothing wrong with posting an, edited image. Don't say that it's unedited. That shit just makes people roll their eyes and laugh at you. And it's completely useless. So either way, I did want to share this with you guys. It is very rare that any influencer is posting a 100% unedited image of themselves. That's just the way that it is. And that's the world that we live in. We live in a world of everything is altered just a little bit because they are feeding out this perception of perception of perfection. And that's just the world that we live in right now. So either way, I wanted to share this, but tell me what you guys think. I want to know how you guys feel about this. Also, do you guys think that she's changing her image and toning it down a little bit because of the lawsuit, kind of ramping up a little bit? I'm very curious. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.